Hello everybody and welcome to a 180 Markets Weekly Wrap on a holiday Friday here in Melbourne. But there is really big news overnight, and that is coming from China. And specifically, their stimulus package came in far stronger than expected, and it is really igniting share prices, especially in the commodities space, where we're seeing the major companies even up 5, 6, 10% even. Now, this is really a major change, but also on top of it, legendary investor David Tepper said he is going all in on China. And for those of you that don't know, he's an enormous thematic investor with a huge following and a great 30-year track record. Now, speaking of another trader, Sean, what do you think?
Thanks, Greg. It's great to hear all that positive news. It's great to walk in every morning and Greg telling me that this happened, that happened, and it's all positive. It's a lot better than a few months ago. It's great seeing lithium prices up overnight. Gold every night seems to be going up, and uranium as well. So I still think the smaller side of the market should be better, but let's not complain. Let's take a look at placements. Let's take a look at the 180 Markets website. The week started with Astral, AAR. They raised 25 million at 9.5 cents. They were only going out for 21 million, but they've taken a bit more. Greg, tell me something I don't know.
Well, Astro, not surprised that the deal was upsized because, friends, these gold companies in Australia with big projects, a clear path to production, they are getting a lot of attention, and Astro fits that bill.
Another gold one, Pac Gold, PGO, raising money at 9 cents. There was a 37.9% discount to the price before the raise, and I think that's because the price went up the day before the raise. So a lot of clever punters took this one, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. IXU, you become a serial raiser. I think they just did a rights issue about 4 or 5 months ago at the same price, gone to a different broker. So very interesting there. $1.5 million they took. Lachlan Star, LSA, they raised money at 10 cents. And then Magnetite, we helped place the shortfall from the rights issue. Greg, Magnetite has fallen a lot. They were one of the amazing ones during COVID. What do you think about Magnetite?
Yeah, well, sure. Just as you said, Magnetite, it started in 2020. I believe they raised money, Sean, at less than a cent.
The first raise on the 180 Markets platform ever was done at 0.1.
Wow. Same
broker that's raising now. So well done to our mate Michael. He's done really well out of it. And Magnetite. How about we look at the chart when we go to the charts?
Yes.
CXU raised money at 1.8. I'm not going to mention that. And STP did a big block trade, and I think it went straight down to that price. What do we have live on the platform? TMK.
Yes.
They are taking the bite here and raising money at 0.2, quite a big discount. I do remember that the CEO there said he doesn't want to dilute and doesn't want to raise below market price, but sometimes if you need the cash, you just have to do it.
That's right, Sean.
QOR, one I've never heard about, never followed, know anything about it?
Nothing.
BRU, they are raising $6 million. It's still open. It actually is closing any minute now. So by the time you guys see it, it would have been closed. CAI, Greg, tell us about this one.
Yes, probably the most interesting structure of the week. Calidus Resources. For those of you that don't know, Mark Chrissy, who's legendary investor, is trying to buy the company on the cheap or buy their assets on the cheap. But this week, Petra launched a competing offer to raise $170 million at a deep discount of 1 cent, and that is right, versus its last sale of 11 cents. And Calidus, the big story with them is not so much that the mine and production, which is great and generating cash, but it's the debt. And this deal is to extinguish that debt.
Let's take a look at the charts. As we said, Magnetite Mines, MGT, was one of those crazy stocks during COVID. Down here, there was a shortfall that we put on 180 Markets. It was the first raise ever, I think, on 180.
That's right.
0.1%. We'll never forget it. And one of those stocks that just went up and up during COVID hit $3.60. Could have just been a life changer if you bought and held, but I don't think many people would have. And those people that did, they're probably still holding. All the way back down to 20 now, where they placed another shortfall, and very interesting there. We'll see where magnetite goes.
That's right.
EMP, one that we used to follow quite a bit, did an interesting placement. One of their best placements they've done to date. It was done at 0.7, and they included some very well-known investors in there, and the market loved that. So I think they only raised $1 million, but that one moved up a lot. Greg, Estrella, you follow this one. It's in a halt. Really interesting stuff. What's happening?
Yeah, Estrella, well done by Chris Dawes, where the company originally has been a nickel explorer, and they did have some big hits. Another one of those, Sean, that I think was in 2020 or 2021, had a massive run.
Just look at that chart. That is crazy. I remember that one well. I actually had some options in this one. You get a lot of good luck in good markets and bad luck in bad markets. Now, very interesting here. The ASX has reversed all trades from this morning. Estrella did go up quite a bit before releasing an announcement about an acquisition. So the ASX is, as they are meant to do, look into everything and make sure everything's kosher. And yeah, hopefully it returns to trades with no hiccups.
That's right.
DOU is up a lot today. Now, DOU was a 20-cent IPO. We can see here on the chart as well.
Wow.
36 cents they hit. And now, before this announcement today, they were 0.3 from 36 cents. So
Wow.
Just crazy how some of these stocks have fallen. And obviously, it's great to see that they're up 100% today. They're acquiring a fintech company, and hopefully the bottom has been seen, but who knows? 40X. Now, here's an interesting biotech company. Greg, do you follow this one?
I don't, unfortunately.
I thought you said you did.
Yeah.
All right. One you do follow is RIM.
Yes.
What goes up often comes down. Tell us about RIM.
Yeah, Rimfire has been a market darling, as you can see by the chart there. But one of their earn-in contracts fell through. And what this means is that a company, I believe it was an Asian company that was earning into Rimfire's project, they canceled it, and the market has reacted. Now, you can see it there, Sean. It was down about 20-25%?
Yesterday, at least. Yeah, this one started its run at 0.5, hit 8 cents recently, and now, yeah, the good days could be over. Could. Let's take a look at a casino, Star Entertainment Group. Now, this one is a casino if you're going to trade it.
That's right.
They were trading at $3.90 a year ago, in 2019, and has nothing but bad luck since then. Even over the last year, let's take a look at the last year. It's just been terrible. They have done a few capital raises recently, and they just can't get their stuff in order. I know that they're having a lot of regulatory issues, and their sales are down, and maybe the punters have eaten it. I remember the Crown Casino and the Packers problems there. Casinos are not easy businesses.
Right.
Let's finish off with some positivity. Lithium stocks are finally going up again. Sayona, 3.05. LKE has had another good week. CXO. All these companies are finally picking up a bit. Uranium as well. Look at this one, MOT. This one has had a big move upwards. PDN, another uranium company there, is picking up. So great to see these small and mid caps are finally bouncing. Hopefully it's a start of something special. All right, we got grand final weekend in Melbourne. Who are you picking, Greg?
I am picking Sydney.
I'm hoping that Brisbane win. It'd be great to see it, but yeah, I think Sydney may be too strong. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye.